What is good, y'all boys? We're back with another college football ultimate team video, and today we're going over the top 10 must-have cards right now. This has nothing to do with the price or position. This is just the best cards that you need on your team right now if you want to have the best chances to win without sweating it too much. Starting our list at number 10, we got Collin Oliver, a guy who's kind of fell under the radar, especially after that Michael Parsons drop, but this guy is freaking crazy. He's 6'2", 235 with 86 speed and 85 acceleration. He also has 85 plus all the pass rushing stats and D-line stats, but you know what makes him the most special? He's a great hybrid guy. If you look down here, 87 zone coverage and 83 man. He can do everything you need on the field. He's definitely a must-add right now. Coming in at number 9, we have that brand new Bijan Robinson, Texas alum, man. He's 5'11", 215 with 88 speed and 88 acceleration. This guy's the first guy who could ever compete with Judkins. And I personally have him above Judkins. So all day Judkins has on him is +1 speed and +1 acceleration. But he literally is better than everything else. He has better change direction, just about as much truck, and his spin and juke is out of this world, man. And he's a fun changer card. We've been playing with Judkins since day one. We're 6 weeks into the game, man. He was a great card to jump in. I feel like you're going to change it up. You try to run with Judkins, this guy's going to give you just as much, if not more, especially with that boost and catching. In our number 8 spot, we got Gerard Holliman from Louisville, 6 foot, 218, 87 speed, 88 zone coverage, 86 man coverage with 83 tackle and 83 hit power. This guy can play all over the field. I have him at safety, but you can play him at cornerback because he has the man coverage to keep up, and he has the top end speed needed to keep up with some of these tired end receivers, especially the ones you're gonna see next on this list. So if you gotta say, even if you got both your safety spot, I would still grab this card. He can do just about anything on this field, especially as a defensive back. In our number 7 spot, we got Desmond Howard, tied for the fastest receiver in the game with 88 speed. He's 5'10", 185 pounds. And he has 85 plus auto route runners. The only reason I have him above our guy, Luther Burden, is the fact that he's an LTD. So once he does, trickle down on the effect, you can sell this card and still get some coins on. His value is going to hold a little bit longer than Burden because when as receivers come out, Burden is dropped and dropped. And when Howard came out, you see Burden hit about the same price. This card is going to hold his value longer. So that's why I have him with Burden, but he's still 1A, 1B with Luther Burden. I just didn't want to have both of the 2 receivers on this list. And I feel like you can get away with having lesser receivers. That's also why they're not higher on this list. But yeah, he's the top 2 receiver in the game. At number 6, we have the Alabama stud, Will Anderson Jr. 6'4", 243, 84 speed, and 87 acceleration. The best defensive end in this game. I have him above Clowney. And it's very wishy-washy between which one is better, but he has both his above 80. One of Clowney's in the 70s. Go with the higher. That's basically it. With that 84 speed, that's not the main point. Like, the speed is great. He's going to keep up with most of the quarterbacks and stuff. But the thing you want to look at for a defensive line especially is that acceleration. The only reason he's not higher on this list with that 87 acceleration, which is freaking crazy, because he's a little light in the butt. And some other guys live with that same kind of acceleration that's way higher just because he's got that speed and acceleration. You can play him inside. That's which is the most important thing for interior pass rush, which is the best pass rush in the game right now. Plus that weight, and y'all gonna see it. You're like, yeah, he definitely deserves that spot. Starting our top 5, it's only right to have my guy, Lamar Action Jackson, 6'2", 215, 86 speed, 85 throw power, 80 plus all the passes that. Only reason he's not high on this list is because he does sometimes get those stupid inaccuracies. I'm not going to say it's like EA tuning the car. It's just, for whatever reason, he didn't qualify to get the DOTS ability, which is the only reason he's below our next quarterback on this list. But he's still a beast in this game. And if you have him, he can bail you out still. No matter what they do, he's still a cheat code. Get yourself a Lamar. Right now, his price is at a premium, man. Next up at number 4, we have the Sauce Man. 6'3", 200 pounds, 87 speed, 87 acceleration, 87 zone, 86 man coverage, 84 press. The second best cornerback in this game, and this is the weakest position. So obviously he gotta be up on this list, and he make his stats speak for themselves, man. Like, he's fast enough to keep up with anybody in the game. He has great press for his height. You know what I'm saying? And he's kind of nice in run game. I don't know. Let me see the stats. They're not like crazy, but that 61 block shit, if you play him, you know he gets off them blocks for whatever reason. He makes plays all over the field. And that height, not going to get added. He's fast. He's faster than a tall receiver. So, yeah. Get you a Sauce, man. He is a little pricey, but this isn't about the best budget. This is the best card, and you're going to need this Sauce Gardner. Coming into our top 3, we have what many see as the best quarterback in college football. Josh Allen, actually the best quarterback in both the games, which is kind of sick. But 6'5", 237 pounds, 83 speed, and 88 throw power. You see this pass, that's all of them 87 plus. And the biggest thing about Josh Allen, why he has to be above Lamar, even though it kind of hurts me to do it, he gets dots for 1 AP. If you don't know, dots in the ability to make you, as long as you're not, under pressure, you won't miss a throw. So he has comparable enough speed. The throw power is out of this world. And with that dots ability, all the red timings and all the fluke EA be trying to give you, he gonna get rid of it. So go ahead, cop QB1, Josh Allen. In our number 2 spot, we have the road rage demon himself, Jalen Carter. Now, while not the most sexy position regularly in football, in this game, defensive tackle, he is the man. 6'3", 314, 83 speed, and 87 acceleration. Like I was telling you guys about Will Anderson, that acceleration for the interior defensive line is the most important thing in the game at the way it's played right now. Like the pass rush stats, they're great. But that acceleration interior with the A-gap pressure you get in this game, chef's kiss, man. So that's why he's the second best card in this game. He's the best, probably the most impactful defensive player. Well, not the best, but he is the most impactful. If you have him, you know he gets back there. And he disrupts the time. Like, offense is easy, he makes it not so. In the number 1 spot, the best defensive back in this game, my guy, Will Johnson. 6'2", 202 with 88 speed and 87 acceleration. 89 man coverage, 85 zone coverage, 89 press. This is a man coverage game. 89 man coverage, 89 press. Close your eyes, hit the press button, close your eyes, and let him strap up. This man consistently straps up in the receiver. He's faster to guard anybody in this game. He's physical at the point of attack. And if you know, you know what I'm saying, you the player of the Woods, you know he's not afraid to lay that lumber. He'll come down in that box and come smack something. So yeah, he's the best DB in the game. DB is a weak position. You know he had to be number 1. That's just gonna about do it for this video, guys. Now these aren't budget players. I want to reiterate, this is not for budget guys. But those are simply the best guys in the game. And if you have them on your team, your life is gonna be so much easier. So if you like what you're seeing, leave me a like. And if there's any guys I missed or snubbed, let me know down below in the comments. But until next time, I'll see y'all boys.